Fred Okengo Matiang'i was born in 1967, Nyamira County, in the Gusii region of Western Kenya. He grew up in a humble background, disciplined, rural setting, shaped by strong community values and a deep emphasis on education. Matiang'i was raised in a strict, education-focused household. His father was a teacher and later an educational officer, known for discipline and structure. His mother was also deeply involved in nurturing and guiding the family. This background played a huge role in shaping his personality, firm, no nonsense, and results driven.
I was raised up in an environment where 2 and 2 is 4. It can't be any other thing. My late father taught us that always stand by and stick with the truth, even if you are the only one in that position, and live that way. That's a choice. And then I think as we grew up, some of us, and let me say myself, I made that choice. It has worked for me. If I would like
traits Kenyan would later associate with his leadership style. Between 1974 and 1980, he attended primary school within the Borabu area, Nyamira County, a modest start, but one that quietly laid the foundation for greatness. There were no headlines then, just a young boy with focus and determination. From 1981 to 1984, Matiang'i joined Kebonyoro Mixed Secondary School. Here, something began to stand out, not just his intelligence, but his authority. He became a prefect, a rule enforcer, a student who didn't just follow systems, but also upheld them. Then came the year 1985 and 1986. He joined Kisii High School for his A-levels, one of the most prestigious schools in the region. This is where discipline met ambition. In 1987, Matiang'i joined Kenyatta University, pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Education. He specialized in English and literature, sharpening his voice, his thinking, and his worldview. But he didn't stop there. At the University of Nairobi, he pushed further. A master's degree in English from 1991 to 1994, and then later on, a PhD in communication and comparative literature in 1995 to 1999. By the end of the 1990s, he wasn't just educated, he was intellectually armed. Matiang'i began as a high school teacher in Kisii, grounded, practical, and connected to real Kenyan education. But soon, he transitioned into academia. The lecturer at Egerton University, and lecturer at the University of Nairobi. Then, the world came calling. He worked with major global institutions like World Bank, United Nations Development Programme, Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, and Interparliamentary Union, advising governments, shaping policy, influencing governance. This was no longer just a teacher, this was a strategist. Then came 2013. Under President Uhuru Kenyatta, Matiang'i was appointed Cabinet Secretary for ICT, and immediately he made waves. He oversaw Kenya's digital migration, expanded fiber optic connectivity, and modernized government communication. But that was just the beginning. In 2015, he was moved to the Ministry of Education, and this is where his name became feared and respected.
Matiang'i, our future president, please, we welcome you at Keroka with a high spirit.
Exam cheating crushed. System loopholes sealed. Accountability enforced. He transformed Kenya's exam system with strict, almost military-style discipline.
What is the Kiswahili teacher? What is his name or her name? Mrs.
Yes.
Mrs. Kazingo. Where is Mrs. Kazingo?
She is away today in the convention. She has a sick mom.
For many, he became the face of order. In 2017, after a sudden leadership gap, Matiang'i was appointed Interior Cabinet Secretary. Soon after, he was confirmed and his influence skyrocketed. As Interior Cabinet Secretary, he oversaw national security, directed police reforms, coordinated government operations across counties.
Parts of Nairobi, like Mathare and Kibera, the rest of the country is completely safe, and Kenyans are moving on with their businesses. The impression being created through irresponsible use of social media that we have security challenges in this country is false. Some of the information contained in that social media communication is not true. People telling me this morning about people having been killed here, there, elsewhere. We would tell you if that happened, and we would know. And we are honest enough. The Inspector General of Police is here. We are honest enough. If that happens, we will tell you. And we.
By 2018, he was chairing a powerful cabinet committee that coordinated all ministries.
Yale ambaye nimeweza kuyatimiza kwa uongozi wangu, singeweza kutimiza kama singekuwa na ile timu nimekuwa nayo. Na moja ambaye amekuwa bulldozer wangu, shujaa wangu, ni huyu amekaa, anaitwa Bwana Fred Matiang'I, ambaye amenisukumia kazi.
Many began to whisper, was Matiang'i the most powerful man in government after the president? His tenure ended in October 2022, following a change in administration. But Matiang'i didn't disappear. Instead, he re-emerged, now active in politics once again. He has hinted at something big, a possible presidential run in 2027.
If you trust me and give me that opportunity, I will not let you down. I will not let you down. And I will not make excuses. Kuja kuambia stories wakati kazi imenishinda. Nianze kuambia kublame sijui huyu, nianze kusema sijui ni nani, hapana. Munipea kazi na muniulize maswali. Nitakuwa tayari kujibu maswali. Mkinipea kazi, mimi nitakuwa pia tayari kujibu maswali yenu.
From a village classroom in Nyamira to the center of power in Nairobi, Fred Matiang'i's story is one of discipline, structure, and control. But the biggest question remains, is his journey to the presidency just the beginning? Stay informed, stay inspired, and remember, every story has two sides. We bring you both. This is Cash Media Kenya, where truth meets storytelling. Signing out.